The military history of Pakistan encompasses an immense panorama of conflicts and struggles extending for more than 2,000 years across areas constituting modern Pakistan and Greater South Asia. The history of the modern-day military of Pakistan began in 1947, when Pakistan achieved its independence as a modern nation. The military holds a significant place in the history of Pakistan, as the Pakistani armed forces have played, and continue to play, a significant role in the Pakistani establishment and shaping of the country. Although Pakistan was founded as a democracy after its independence from the British Raj, the military has remained one of the country's most powerful institutions and has on occasion overthrown democratically elected civilian governments on the basis of self-assessed mismanagement and corruption. Almost none of the 4 military coups had a justified motive. Successive governments have made sure that the military was consulted before they took key decisions, especially when those decisions related to the Kashmir conflict and foreign policy. Political leaders of Pakistan are aware that the military has stepped into the political arena through coup d'état to establish military dictatorship, and could do so again. The Pakistani Armed Forces were created in 1947 by division of the British Indian Army. Pakistan was given units such as the Khyber Rifles, which had seen intensive service in World Wars I and II. Many of the early leaders of the military had fought in both world wars. Military history and culture is used to inspire and embolden modern-day troops, using historic names for medals, combat divisions, and domestically produced weapons. Since the time of independence, the military has fought 3 major wars with India. It has also fought a limited conflict at Kargil with India after acquiring nuclear capabilities. In addition, there have been several minor border skirmishes with neighboring Afghanistan. After the September 11 attacks, the military is engaged in a protracted low-intensity conflict along Pakistan's western border with Afghanistan, with the Taliban and Al-Qaeda militants, as well as those who support or provide shelter to them. In addition, Pakistani troops have also participated in various foreign conflicts, usually acting as United Nations peacekeepers. At present, Pakistan has the largest number of its personnel acting under the United Nations, with the number standing at 10,173 as of the 31st of March 2007. The region of modern-day Pakistan, part of India before 1947, formed the most populous, easternmost and richest satrapy of the Persian Achaemenid Empire for almost 2 centuries, starting from the reign of Darius the Great 522 to 485 BCE. The first major conflict erupted when Alexander the Great overthrew the Achaemenid Empire in 334 BCE and marched eastwards. After defeating King Porus in the fierce Battle of the Hydaspes near modern Jhelum, he conquered much of the Punjab region. But his battle-weary troops refused to advance further into India. To engage the formidable army of the Nanda dynasty and its vanguard of elephants, new monstrosities to the invaders. Therefore, Alexander proceeded southwest along the Indus Valley. Along the way, he engaged in several battles with smaller kingdoms before marching his army westward across the Makran Desert towards modern Iran. Alexander founded several new Macedonian, Greek settlements in Gandhara and Punjab. As Alexander the Great's Greek and Persian armies withdrew westwards, the satraps left behind by Alexander were defeated and conquered by Chandragupta Maurya, who founded the Maurya Empire, which ruled the region from 321 to 185 BC. The Maurya's empire was itself conquered by the Shunga Empire, which ruled the region from 185 to 73 BCE. Other regions such as the Khyber Pass were left unguarded, and a wave of foreign invasion followed. The Greco-Bactrian king, Demetrius, capitalized and conquered southern Afghanistan and Pakistan around 180 BC, forming the Indo-Greek kingdom. The Indo-Greek kingdom ultimately disappeared as a political entity around 10 AD following the invasions of the Central Asian Indo-Scythians. Their empire morphed into the Kushan Empire, who ruled until 375 AD. The region was then conquered by the Persian Indo-Sassanid Empire, which ruled large parts of it until 565 AD.